That's just bullshit. I saw that, dude. That's bullshit now. That's just bullshit, dude. It's literally them just not wanting to fucking... I like how they're all conveniently getting it.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I think Jason's already watching, so.
Check four. Kill. Set up.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
Now, and you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football overtime, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
What?
On second down, Elliott. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Oh, you fucking fat bitch.
And a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down.
No, I'm punting it.
The Seahawks send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Running this with a wide receiver, Fuller. I don't think anyone
Get him, baby.
fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Good shot.
Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Freezing.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Hey, Shankopotamus.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
I don't know why it's freezing at the moment, so... Might be,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Gotcha, buddy.
Check 49, check 49.
On the Jets sweep, here's Grant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. No gain on this defense, no gain.
Looking to throw. Love. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Ooh, you see that juke there?
Down inside the 5.
Ooh, Adderley's hurt.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Elliott, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ezekiel Elliott.
That's what I like right there,
Touchdown
baby.
number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Dude, that was like,
right down the middle.
you see how
And it's
slow
now
his
a
kick
7-0
was?
game. The kickoff team on the field now as they
Jason,
will send this
we gotta
one
go look
away.
at 2 houses today, man.
This is taken at the 3.
Alexa,
And
stop
he'll
timer.
make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Interesting. Switch that over here, too.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball,
Don't you miss
the
him, bum?
biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. He
Got it,
rifles
baby.
one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field
Fucking
goals.
bitch.
And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Grant. Call that a very strong gain of 24. A first down carry by Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Get through that, Elliott. You gotta get through that shit, Zeke.
Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Set up. 951. Come off the ball.
Elliott. And
Touchdown.
he the chalk.
There you go. Carry him in, Zeke.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
Oh,
And the
Shankopotamus.
Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to...
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Joker. Tight dog. Check it back.
A run for Nick Chubb. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. It's complete to Fuller. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check.
He'll drop to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll run with Lindsey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive.
And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Chubby.
As they are now on the board here in the first half. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From the gun, Love. That's complete to John Ross. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Nope, intercepted.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. Chubb. And he'll be brought down somewhat.
That's a fucking face mask.
And a late flag
fucking
as well.
bitch.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. The officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And a flag comes in.
There better not be pass interference.
Incomplete.
Fuck you!
Well, let's see
it was all ball!
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1 yard line.
First and goal from the 1 yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Out of the gun. Oh. End zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyle Rudolph. His third touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now the try here for the point after. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's get the clock going here.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Get out of there, Zeke. Come on.
Here sometimes. The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
51, Mike 51.
Operating from the gun. Love eluding the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
That's why he didn't get that contract. I fucking tried to slide too, man. He's so fucking slow.
Now back onto the field comes the Cardinal offense, and they're going to try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know what's funny? They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3. Running over the middle by Grant. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I hate that shit, dude. I hate when I have to burn one on defense to slow it down.
From the gun, Love.
No.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You fucking dumb.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Open man is Ross, complete. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment.
You fucking losers.
Let's see what our referee says. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. The final shot before break. Love. And he's going to go
Look how slow he throws the ball,
Couldn't
dude.
get a throw off off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Pause the game, you fucking loser. All right, well, I guess I can't do it.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit.
At least 5
change
a game,
your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Bang, 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 bang. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Chubb on the counter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ready? Go 58 to the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it.
So that'll back him up 5. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
That's what he's doing right now. Chewing clock.
No.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be
You
brought
fucking
down with the first
bitch.
down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Check 3, check 3. Check. Check 3.
On the carry, it's Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short.
More of a loss
What I
than 2
like to
yards.
say.
That was like
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a
5-yard
great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
31-yard field goal? 41-yard field goal? $40? Be like a 42? I was nailing 56s the other day. Yeah, I was. Oh, for this. I would have kicked that field goal. It's not that hard.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it. They'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
Oh.
Talking about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the Jets sweep, here's Grant. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from
Zeke.
7 yards away as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
But it's incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. Me and you. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Oh, I can't believe he bounced it off.
The 40. 20.
Oh,
10,
no way.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Phillip Lindsay His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being
Dude, I thought he
surrounded
fucking
by a
got
bunch
him.
of
Like,
people,
no fucking
with
way.
ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got
was
tired
like he fucking
too.
bounced that
and just
off,
as you
dude.
noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's get there. Shut up.
On first and 10, Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Elliott. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the bootleg. Love. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. That'll bring up second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Move. Yeah. Fourth down. Even. Check. Check 43. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Throwing again. Love. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. On first down, Love. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No.
And he goes backwards here.
I pressed
Losing
X to hand the
yardage
ball off, you
back to
fucking
the 16.
moron.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. On the draw, this is Love.
Come on, dude.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a third and 13.
So slow.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Switch. You're out.
Throwing on third and long. Love.
Nowhere to fucking go.
Here, he's brought down for a sack. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 30.
Oh, shanked it.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. I think it's 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 33-yard line.
Back. Undercrush.
And again, it's Chubb. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Now Chubb.
Oh. Okay, then.
Taken down inside the 30.
Giants is just going to let him
yards
run
to
right
pick
past
up.
him?
Good
That was
enough
weird.
for an Arizona first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Push him back. Push him back. Alert 3, alert 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Shit.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
Sleepy there,
Sports.
bud, huh?
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Again, this is Chubb trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. a design run for their wideout.
Oh, you
And
bitch!
Going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get them a first
just take a
down.
knee. It's over.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity.
You fucking
It's
bitch!
actually frustration. Not a good play.
Maybe a critical mistake at this
It's like not
juncture
even
is now
necessary
they've
that he
got a
does
first
that
and
too.
10.
It's not even necessary that he face
The D
masks
can only
you.
stop it one more time as they take the knee.
I don't understand that. Like, it's the fucking stupidest shit ever.
Brings up second and 11 at the Seahawks 12-yard line.
On the ready. Come on. Get that quarterback. And
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
watch QB drop.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Every fucking time,
So
dude.
for the Cardinals, the win moves them to 3-9 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.
All right. I gotta head out. I gotta go look at these houses. I'll just upgrade automatically there. Okay. Do that. Did everybody else play? Yes. Well, Adam's getting Sims, so I'm in advance. All right. League's advanced. All right, man. I'll holler at you later.